You guys all really liked our most authentic great one setup, and what I meant by that is by having the most realistic hunting setup possible to get a great one. And well, today we're going to be continuing on with our adventure. Well, that's a pretty good start. We already got a beautiful 180 plus whitetail coming right towards us here. He actually may be potentially a 190, but he's lacking a few points to be able to break that 190 mark. And another one coming in here, as well as it looks like a couple of does. I thought there was another buck sneaking in over there. They got a 1 trivial and 2 180 plus bucks. Now we got the caller out here. And last time we were here, we had the 10mm Glock. We took down, I think, 3 pretty good bucks out here. But there was quite a few more. And we definitely didn't have these 2 guys. So that's pretty cool. One of these bucks is definitely a respawn from the 3 that we took the other day out here. However, we want to try and use the compound bow, because if we use that, it's a lot more quiet than the crossbow. There should be a whole separate herd of whitetails coming in here any minute now, and if we can take these bucks down quietly, then we should get a nice opportunity at the other herd of whitetail. Alright, well, this buck's gonna walk right underneath us here, about 20 yards out, absolutely perfectly. And we will drop him just like that. We can double up and take down 2 separate bucks without spooking the rest of that herd. Although that second shot wasn't ideal, but still, look, nothing even spooked because the shot was good enough. Here they come, here they come, here they come. All right, look at this, coming over the ridge. We got a doe so far. Now, the one thing I'm not 100% sure of is if we should shoot every single buck that we have in our herd, or should we always leave one left? Typically, what I like to do is leave one left, but I don't know. I really don't know. In this case here, I think we'll do that. I think we'll leave one in this herd. So we got this buck out here at 50 yards, and though it doesn't really matter how we take the shot, because there's only one other buck out here. We only want this one. So what we may do is actually use a crossbow. And just smoke him. So the crossbow typically does spook most animals in the area. However, in this case here, since that buck was a little further away, he didn't spook. But we do have a doe here, and she's about to take off. Anyways, let's head over to the next spot and see how it turns out. All right, here's our nice little triplet. And there's our 190, 25-yard perfect double lung shot there. And we got this buck and that buck. This is the one we just took with a crossbow, I believe. Yes, it is at 52 yards, 170. And this buck is the one that we took. And we took a super fast shot, did connect on a spine. Somehow it went down quick enough because we got spine and intestine on a 185. All right, next up we got this stand over here. Now, we haven't hunted this one in a while, and I just recently moved it the other day for, well, I thought there was whitetail here, but now that I'm looking at this, I don't know why we have our stand right here. Because I think there used to be a zone here, but not anymore. So now we're going to skip that spot and head over to this one. Now, this one's a pretty good spot. We were out here the other day and we took down a couple of decent bucks. Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys remember this spot. In fact, this is where we finished off yesterday's video, right here. Well, technically it was 2 days ago, but you get the point. All right, the good part about this is we actually call them out into this opening from that thicket. So it's kind of a perfect setup. We can't see them right away, but then all of a sudden they're right on top of us. And you never know what's going to come out of the shadows. Oh, there we go. There we go. A real decent 160s buck out there. And a ton of... Oh, that's not a doe. Looks like a super tiny buck and a small to medium buck. And then another super tiny buck. So yeah, I would say that in this case here, we'll for surely take down this one and this one. I also wouldn't mind taking down a couple of these one trivials, to be perfectly honest, but we'll see how it turns out. Now we got the collar set up behind us here, so essentially all these whitetails should cross right underneath us. Oh, look at this. One trivial coming out perfect. Right below us. Smoked him. Tried to drop him. I'm not sure why we didn't drop him from that shot. But the good thing is the bucks didn't get spooked. However, we are going to have to turn the collar off and change it up just a little bit. We'll go... Sweet. There we go. Sometimes they really like that change up. And as you can see, they can't resist it. Alright, so there's one of the bucks that we want right there. Cool looking rack. A bit busted up, but a cool looking rack. And there's the other one that we want right there. So then there should be another one trivial there. Now honestly, I think we'll take down that one trivial because you really don't want to have those in your herd. And then what we'll probably do is take down one of these bucks as well. So in this case, we may bust out the 10mm Glock and try and go. You know what I'm saying? I know you know. Holy! He is down! I don't know how many times we hit that thing in the vitals, but look at that. We got blood, intestine blood, lung blood, and then no organs hit blood. That's actually kind of unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blood spots in a row. 2 no organs hit, 1 non-vital hit, 1 vital hit, and then another no organs hit. And finally he went down right there. Perfect. All right. And then this buck should have went down pretty much right below us. We got blood there. Not exactly sure where he went down, but we'll probably be able to find him. All right. Did he go down in our tent? Oh, right here. All right. Double long shot at 18 yards. So that was our one trivial. And then we got this buck that we took down with the bow, which was the other one trivial. Only got a single lung. We took a tough angle and we actually just missed the other lung. We literally hit dead center in the middle of both of those lungs and we only got one. So if we were a millimeter more left, that would have had a double lung shot. Now it makes sense why it didn't drop. Because we were 1 millimeter off, and then we have a bunch of blood here, which leads us to this buck. And it looks like, oh, that shot was almost money. Intestine, finally, lung, liver, and intestine. 168. So pretty cool. Overall, we're having some decent results so far. Haven't seen any giants just yet, but we're just getting started. Next up, we're gonna head over here. This spot we hunted a little bit yesterday, and we did have 2 separate herds of whitetail here, but the problem is they all came in kind of at the same time, and we had to make up our mind on which one we wanted to go for first. So anyways, we'll try and make better decisions today. All right, so coming in, we're gonna be about 250 yards out from where we got to get to, and we're gonna have to take it easy because our stand is right here. A little further than I thought, but I think they bed right over there. And I know there's for surely 2 180 plus bucks in this separate herd on the south. Looks like we got one doe coming in here, and there's a buck. All right, so that's one herd. Now the other herd should be coming in from this direction here. Right there. And we got a buck. As well as a potential max weight gobbler. So again, they're coming in almost the exact same time, and it seems like Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. We got a buck right on top of us here. It's a tiny one. And there's that level 2 150 buck. Oh, what do we got over here now? Another random deer coming in. It's a doe. So I think this one trivial we probably need to take. And we'll leave that 140 buck over there. So then by the time these deer get over here. Oh, there's one of the 180 bucks. Slowly working his way in. But we need to take this one trivial here. Real quickly. Oh, come on. How did that not get double lung, dude? It's fine. It didn't spook anything. He should have went down, like, right... Yeah, right there. I am actually not seeing any... Oh, there's the blood. I wonder why. Alright, but the deer are still coming in. So let's get ready. Alright, yep, the doe is right there. There's one of the 180s, and there's the other one. They're both right there. About 100 yards out from us. Now in this case here, I think we only want to try for one of these bucks. Holy! Never mind. There's 3 of them. Well, in that case, we can for surely take down 2. As in, we can take down this one and then these 2. Or actually, we may just try and double up right here. We had a perfect opportunity, but that buck stepped forward. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, that's the tiny, tiny 2. I don't think I saw that one before. But what we have to do here is for surely drop this buck. And then we could potentially be able to take down that small 2. I don't think he'll respond to this shot. He's about 35 out from us here. Why does that look like a buck? It is a buck. Where'd that thing come from? All right, well, in that case, we got to try and drop this buck somehow. Didn't get a drop shot. In fact, didn't even get a decent... But we got a double. I'll take it. I will take that all day. Whew. It was a really tough angle. And we actually kind of need this buck as well. Almost had him. But not quite. Alright. Well, let's get down and start picking some of these up here. Trying to remember what we all did. The first one is this one trivial here. And he didn't go 15 yards. But our shot did not get double lung. But we got spine, lung, and shoulder at 14 yards. That was the one trivial. So we're technically a little bit too high from that shot. We got to start holding just a tad bit lower. But overall, the fact that we hit spine as well is pretty solid. Okay, so here's the double that we got. Ended up pulling off a spine, lung, shoulder blade shot. So almost the exact same spot that we just shot that last buck at. This was a 37-yard shot. And here is a caller. But now we need to track down this buck here. Which... no organs hit. Is interesting, but down to 50% already. Must have shot him right in the spine. I guarantee that's what happened. We got him right in the spine. Yep, direct spine shot. 29 yards. We were only half inch too much to the right. Because if we were left just a little bit, it would have been a perfect drop shot to the neck. But a 173. And now, time to head to the next location. Which is going to be right up here. You guys remember this spot? This is the ultimate trifecta for whitetail. Take a look at this. Boom, boom, and boom. The only thing is, there's really not a good spot to put a stand. This stand here I put up yesterday, and well, we're gonna try it out. All right, here we go. So I believe our stand should be in this big tree right here. What I was trying to say is this is an awesome spot, but there's really no stand that you can put here to where you can see all the way around you. This is a somewhat of a decent spot, and I guess it's more realistic in the fact that there's shooting lanes here, but they're not very big. You can see there's like a 20-yard path here, 20-yard wide path here, and then maybe a 10-yard path on both sides of this tree. Maybe like a 5-yard circle here, somewhat, but other than that, yeah, it's gonna be a tough situation. We get a big one coming in, I'll tell you what. Oh, look what we got coming in here. We got eyes on a doe. Boy, I hope there's a lot more than just that here. Or we may have to switch to a different spot. There's got to be more than just that. Oh, I figured that. All right, separate herd is coming in here. Looks like in this case we have 3 does here. So with that one, that equals 4 white-tailed does. Now I know there's going to be for sure a couple bucks in here, just a matter of when and where. I told you. There he is, right out there. So far we got 1 white-tailed buck and another doe. Oh, just got eyes on something out there. Not sure what that was. Could have been a fox, could have been a turkey, could have been a buck, could have been a doe. Well, apparently it was a turkey. You don't know where they're gonna come from. 3 does there. There's a different buck, I think. The other one was a 120 plus, right? Yes, he was. So we got 2 bucks here coming in. Oh, they're losing a bit of attraction. And as you can see, the collar is not exactly in an ideal location. Well, it is for the deer coming from behind us, but the ones coming from in front of us, not so much. Look at all the does. Oh my god, big buck! Holy, look at the size of that rack! Wow! Giant buck just showed up. He's 25 yards away from us. Right there. Holy. Well, things are definitely looking up for us now. Wow. And the best part is, he can't even see us. But, unfortunately, we can't. Oh. Or can we? Hold on, buck. Meh. Meh. Smoked him. Alright, he's going down. Wasn't exactly a perfect shot, but it was good enough. Ooh, where'd this buck come from? We for surely want to take him. Alright, let's see if we can't get on him in time. Oh no! Where's my scope? Oh, you know, there's a chance. If we waited for a little bit, he might come back in. He just might. All I know is that was absolutely epic. Turning around the corner and seeing a massive rack less than 20 yards away from us. But then, for some reason, he didn't want to stick around for very long. We started trotting away and we had to take the shot. Sure enough, there he lays. There's a buck right there. Yep, I'd like to get at least 2 bucks out of this spot before we leave, but oh my god, there he is. There he is, right there. Got him. And just like that, we got both bucks. Perfect. All right, well, let's get down and go get him. Now, that's kind of interesting. I'm noticing that somehow, anytime we take a shot with a rifle, our collar is automatically turning off because I did not turn the collar off at all. I didn't even hit the reload button because R is the reload button, which is essentially the same as the collar. But as you can see, the collar turned off. Collar should be right there and it should be on. Now if I hit the R, you'll see it comes on. But I didn't hit the R. So it's got to be somehow linked to the shot with the rifle. I don't think it has to do with the shot from the bow because as you saw before, the collar stayed on. But anyways, well, let's get down and go take a look at this beast of a whitetail. Heck yeah. All right, so we took the shot right there and our buck went about 20 yards, then piled over. Look at that rack. Whew. It's gonna be a giant 215. We took him at 23 yards and got a lung liver shot. Look at this buck. Got about 13 points. Really good mass. And super tall G2s. And the thing is, that is the first big buck of this area. We've hunted it 3 times now. And both times that we hunted it, we only had 160s and not even like a 180. Maybe one was like a 179, but not even a 180 plus. It is super difficult to find anything in this woods. And again, here's the location in case you're wondering. It's the trifecta of whitetails. One here, and one here. We have a stand here, which is our original spot. And that's the spot that we've hunted with you guys several times. And then we have another spot here, which I just put up yesterday. So there's a chance that maybe we were calling in whitetail from over here, but I highly doubt it. Now this next spot over here, I'm pretty excited to find out what's all over there, but there's a 150. The main reason is because this spot kind of covers this whole field and the whitetail tend to bed up in here. So we essentially have to settle the collar about 50 yards closer towards where these whitetail are, just so they can come out and hear that call from there. Because otherwise, if we put the collar here, you know, like behind us to get them in bow range, they're not going to hear it. I think the max distance would be to like here. So it's going to be interesting and I'm pretty excited about that. All right, let's click on the tent and get over there. Right about here should be good enough to get that thing going. All right, so there's our stand. We got our tent set up right there. And basically we're going to be overlooking 2 really big open fields that are surrounded by a bunch of thickets. And this stand is pretty high up, so I'm looking forward to seeing what our view's like. All right, here we go. You can see the collar's way out there. You're talking almost 100 yards out, but we needed to have it over there just to be able to get the attraction to these whitetail. So essentially they should, whoa! I was gonna say they should be coming out of there. Oh, look at this! The first buck we see is a 180 plus. That's awesome. And I see motion in the back as well from some more whitetail. There's another 180 buck coming in. What? What do we got there now? Another one? 3 180 bucks. Look at that. Oh, look at that mass. You know what I just realized? I think this entire herd of whitetail is all bucks. We haven't even found one single doe. Are you kidding me? I don't think I've ever seen this. I've never seen a herd of just straight bucks coming in at the same time. This is unreal. And kind of incredible. Now in this case here, we're talking, it's gonna be about like a 95-yard shot with this bow, so it's not ideal. I don't even think we're gonna use the bow, to be perfectly honest, but look at that thing coming out. Beautiful whitetail. 50 yards right there. 6 of them? Hold on, I can't even keep track anymore. Is there one past us here? All I know is we're gonna take this buck and then this buck. and try and get another one after that. I don't know if... Is it possible to drop this one at 37 and not spook the rest of them? It is potentially possible. Now we need 2 more. 2 more bucks. And just like that, we got him. But hey, why not go for a bonus? And we got him as well. Well, all right. That was a pretty epic triple right there, if I do say so myself. Smoked the one with a bow and doubled up with the AR-308. All right. Now let's get down and head to the next location. This spot's pretty promising. The fact that there was all bucks in this herd, whew, it can only get better. Here we go, 178. And that was the smallest one. 36-yard shot. Perfect double lung. So then we got this one. Actually, I think this one might be the smallest one, to be honest. I think this is a 160s. So between 160 to 185. And that was a 44-yard shot there. Then we got this one. This is the 180 plus for sure. 181. Got him in the skull and brain. Oh, what a shot, hey. Right in the back of the neck. Look at that mass. And I figured, why not grab our gray fox for a bonus? Not only that, these bullets cost a pretty penny. So this fox is going to help us buy some more. All right, let's pick him up. Got a running shot and didn't quite lead him enough, but 1,000 cash for that female at 147 yards. So now we'll grab the collar and head to the next location, which is going to be right over here. The grand finale. Now, I had a stand set up here before, but it seems that all the whitetail were coming in from here. So what I did is move the tent to this side and set up the stand here so that we could call them whitetail from here and over here from this one spot. All right, here we go. We're at our last location here and the whitetail should be coming out of this brush, but we got to figure out if we can get to a spot. There's our stand right there. Yeah, essentially we need to call the whitetail out into this opening here. Oh, we got action. Whitetail doe moving in, but we could potentially call something in from somewhere else as well, which is exactly what we just did right here. Okay, so we have, looks like a small buck and a doe over here, which we're for surely taking that small buck down. But then we got a two tiny bucks underneath us here. Doe there. So I believe we just called in essentially 3 separate herds of whitetail to this location. And there's a big buck, a 180 plus buck coming in. Look at that, he's stepping out right there. This is for surely a new respawn. Last time we were here, I think we only took down, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like a 160, but then we also want him. Wait a second, where'd this buck come from? There's 2 180 plus bucks out there. What we may do is take him down with the crossbow if he stops. He's gonna stop at 60. Smoked. And now they're gonna take off, but we only want that one. And we got him. Perfect. We'll leave one of the 180 plus bucks out here. Ooh, I really want that one too, though. Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't know there was 2 1 trivials out. Oh yeah, there was. Those 2 4-corns. Well, 2 is good enough for me. Let's get down and go take a look. And again, look, the collar shut off. So somehow this rifle is triggering our collar to shut off. I have no clue how or why, but somehow it's happening. Well, let's try it again. Watch this. I don't know if it has to do with the tree stand or what, but I knew it. I knew I could figure it out. The collar is literally shutting off from us shooting a rifle. Not from a bow, but from a rifle. How funny is that? And the best part is, how cool is it the fact that I figured it out? It's not really that cool, but I think it is. Anyways, at least now we know. I wonder if you just shoot again and it turns back on. Oh, that would be epic, wouldn't it? Anyways, here's this buck. It's a 190 and a 63R. Perfect double lung shot. Good mass on that one. And then we took this one down, which is the wide buck. The wide one trivial, or the two? Yeah, the wide one trivial. First shot wasn't quite good enough, but the following definitely backed it up. 130 on him. And that's it. We got two here. We got two. But I do believe there's a separate herd of whitetail over here that we don't have yet. But I think that somehow they actually came into the call. So we should have 3 potential whitetail spots here. Well, now that we did that, it's time to start over. All the way back on the bottom. Oh my God. Look at what is coming in right now. Oh, we got to get in the stand, pull back, and let one fly. Oh, it's a hit. It's a hit. It's another hit. Oh, right over the top of him. Oh, it's another hit. He is not going far. Oh, 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 oh. Horrible shot. Oh. Change plans. Pull out the AR. We got 2 shots left. And I think he's going down. Yes, he is. We got fox busting out across. We got raccoons coming out across. Ooh, big fox. We need to try and take him down with something that's actually ethical here. But I don't think that's going to quite do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, another one. Reload. Oh, we are reloaded. Where'd he go? Dusted. Smoked. Huh. Well, that was a pretty cool bonus. Well, with that, it's starting to look pretty promising here for our great one hunt. And that's going to be it for this video. I can't wait to get back out here again next time for some more big bucks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.